We're glad you're with us this evening. I'm Terry Brewer. Lynn Brooks is on assignment tonight. Parts of our viewing area could be in for some snow. That's right, you heard it correctly, snow. So where is it headed and when should you watch for it? Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott has the latest on that. Richard, all right, we've said that word, gets a lot of people very excited.
Yeah, a little bit of snow, Terry. We're not talking about a big deal, no accumulating snow around here, but some flakes could be flying around on Saturday. Not tonight, though. We'll stay dry, 49 currently in Tuscaloosa, but it's getting colder, and that colder air mass setting the stage for at least a chance for some snowflakes on Saturday. Here's the deal. All of us across west and central Alabama are going to see some flurries on and off during the day on Saturday. Accumulating snow will be possible across the Tennessee Valley. Don't think we see that around the Tuscaloosa, Birmingham metros, but again, areas north of Gadsden, Coleman, and Hamilton, we could see a dusting to 1 inch of snow across the Tennessee Valley of North Alabama. But again, we're just going to see some flakes. It'll be a fun day to see some snowflakes flying around out there. We'll have more on your forecast coming up in Maine weather, so stick around.
Thank you, Richard. On your crime watch, there are still no clear answers after a woman in Tuscaloosa was found dead inside her home. Now, you may have information that could help police solve this case. It has been 4 days since 73-year-old Kate Ragsdale was found dead inside her home in the Highlands neighborhood. An autopsy revealed the cause of death as sharp force injury. Tuscaloosa Metro Homicide Captain Lloyd Baker believes she was in the home for at least a few days because newspapers were not picked up, among some other clues. It's unclear if the suspect took anything from the home, and Baker says the suspect's motive is still unclear.
If the suspect is not obvious, we have to start from ground zero and work out. This is an ongoing process. It's going in two different directions. We've got crime scene people working on physical evidence, and we've got people running down leads and trying to identify a suspect.
If you know anything about this case, even something that seems small, investigators want to hear from you. You can make a confidential call to Crime Stoppers, 205-752-STOP. The Tuscaloosa Police Department's East Precinct in Alberta City is just one of the many buildings that were ruined by the April 27, 2011 tornado. After 22 months, TPD and city officials are glad to see the new East Precinct is nearing completion. Now, WVUA got an exclusive tour of the building today. It's equipped with bulletproof doors, a community meeting room, and it will have all brand new equipment. Director of Facilities for the city, Cliff Pennick, says because they renovated the existing building, there were a few setbacks, but the building is about 90% complete. TPD East Precinct Commander Mike Flower says they are anxious to get back.
It just gives us more of a community kind of policing atmosphere. Being right here in the middle of Alberta City, we're a lot closer to the communities and the neighborhoods in this area. And I know it gives the people that live in this area a little bit better sense of our presence. Plus, we're able to respond a little bit faster from this location.
Now, according to Pennick, TPD's West Precinct is also nearing completion. He says both buildings should be up and running by the end of March. We'll have more inside the new East Precinct coming up for you tonight on WVUA News at 6. Northport police are asking for your help finding a missing man. 89-year-old Luvert Richardson has been missing since February 13th. Police say he was last seen by a relative at his home. Now, according to authorities, Richardson suffers from dementia and is on daily medication. He's described as a black male with a light complexion, 5 feet 11 inches tall, 170 pounds, with brown eyes and gray hair. If you have any information, you can call Northport Police at this number, 205-339-6600. This weekend marks the annual Bridge Crossing Jubilee in Selma, and Vice President Joe Biden is planning to be there. The Vice President and his wife Jill are expected to be in Selma on Sunday. Organizers say the Bidens will help observe Selma's historic role in the civil rights movement. This is not the first time a top leader has participated in the event. President Clinton attended back in 2000, and then in 2007, then presidential candidates Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton were there. The event is set for this Sunday. In Washington, billions of dollars in spending cuts are set to kick in at midnight, and the blame game is on Capitol Hill. The cuts in government spending were included in the 2011 Congressional Budget Control Act as a way to force Congress to come up with a solution. But what many viewed as a worst-case scenario, so-called sequestration, is now about to take effect because Congress has not been able to agree on a budget. President Obama says the indecision in Washington is unnecessary.
Unless you live in a town that is directly impacted by a military installation, unless you're a family that now is trying to figure out where to keep your kids during the day because you just lost a Head Start slot, a lot of people may not notice the full impact of this sequester. But this is going to be a big hit on the economy.
We've done our work. They've not done theirs. The House shouldn't have to pass a third bill to replace the sequester before the Senate passes one.
President Obama has set a meeting with congressional leaders for Friday. History unfolded in Europe today, and now Pope Benedict XVI is retired. The Pope thanked the Catholic faithful for their friendship in his last public appearance as Pope. He will spend the next few weeks at Castel Gandolfo in Italy before moving to a small monastery within the Vatican grounds. Now that he's retired, he is known as Pontiff Emeritus. He is the first Pope to resign in nearly 600 years. A conclave of cardinals will elect a new leader.